Hey everyone, welcome to POAC's online recreational events. Today is Tuesday, and every single Tuesday we do yoga with Jennifer from Jenny Zen Yoga. I love getting nice and relaxed. It's so much fun doing our virtual yoga sessions every single week. And if you ever missed a week, you can check out our Facebook page or our YouTube channel at POAC Autism Services. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and see all of our past videos on our playlist. Also coming up, guys, we have our POAC Walkathon. It is virtual, so you can go on poacwalk.org and sign up for your walk team. So on the link right here, poacwalk.org. If you already have a walk team, thank you so much. You can also grow your team also. It's not too late, July 19th. So keep on doing it. We want to see you guys thrive with us for many years to come. So without further ado, let's get this yoga session started with the amazing Jennifer.
Thanks, Brittany. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our yoga session. And we're here. We're going to get some relaxation in, get a little bit of stretching, get a little bit of movement. So welcome to everyone. Let's come to a comfortable seat. If you're on your rug, you're great. You don't need anything special to do yoga. If you're on the floor, maybe you might have a little cushion or a towel with you. So sit comfortably, have your legs crossed, have your legs out straight, whatever works for you. And then where our waist is, we're going to grow really tall. And I see my friends are all starting to log on for yoga. That's awesome. Let's have our hands down on our legs. We can have our palms down or our palms up. Touch our thumb and our first finger in our chin mudra for our yoga fancy pose. And feel those shoulders come down. And if you want to close your eyes, just listen to my voice. Feel free. But let's notice our breath today. Let's feel our inhale coming through our nose and our exhale coming through our nose. Big inhale and exhale. And just start to notice your breath. Keep your back tall. Keep your shoulders down. And feel that breath come in your nose and out of your nose. And last week, we started our new yoga theme with ocean yoga. I'm going to continue reading from Commotion in the Ocean. And as you're settling in, I'm just going to reread the intro for our new friends that are joining us. But I was inspired by Mr. Gary reading all the time, and I love to read. So I found this great book, and we're going to use it to guide our yoga for the next couple of weeks. So continue with that breath. Big inhale and exhale through your nose. Commotion in the ocean. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean, and I think we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea swimming through the pages of this book. There are dolphins, whales, and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks too. There's the turtle and the big white polar bear. But you can see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks. Let's take a look and see who's hiding there. So in the book, they have all different ocean friends hanging out. And some of our poses are going to be inspired by them today. So let's do one more deep inhale through our nose. And sigh it out of our mouth really big. Blow the house down. Almost like the Three Little Pigs. Anyway, I'm just into reading lately. It's that time of year. Our first breath today is going to be the pufferfish breath. So we're going to take that deep inhale through our nose and then push our cheeks out as we're blowing out of our mouth. Your lips might blow raspberries. That's okay. Deep inhale in. And exhale that pufferfish breath. I did mine differently that time. Big inhale. And one more. Your pufferfish could be different every time. And one last pufferfish. And as long as you're laughing, that's what matters. So coming into our second breath, we're going to come into our ocean breathing. And I talked about last week, sometimes it sounds like Darth Vader breath if you like Star Wars. I know some of my friends do. But it's also an ocean breath. So we're going to inhale through our nose, feel our belly push out. And on your exhale, you're going to keep your mouth closed close, but force that air out. So we're going to inhale and then exhale, but your mouth stays closed. Inhale. Exhale, close mouth. I'll do it one more time. Inhale. Exhale. So some people call it an ocean breath because it sounds like the ocean waves rolling in and out. Some people call it Darth Vader. So let's do 2 more ocean breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Exhale, close mouth. One more big inhale. And now sigh it out of your mouth. You're blowing that house down. Again. Stretch our legs out. Feet are flexed up. Hands are pushed out. Big inhale through our nose. Exhale. Toes are pointed. Fingers are down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wrist and ankle circles. Freeze. Switch direction. Freeze. And come back into any comfortable seat. You might want to switch your legs up if you'd like. Oh, I'm glad you love my shirt. It's right on the POAC website. Go for it. Big inhale up. Go to their store. Exhale, twisting to one side. Big inhale up. Exhale, twisting to the other side. One more round. Big inhale and exhale. Starting to feel that stretch happening. Inhale and exhale. Coming back up to the center. Wrist circles, bringing those arms down nice and slow. And now we're going to twist our legs up. So you have a few options for your leg twist. Legs can be out. You can take the top one and bend at that knee, let your bottom leg stay out, or you can bring both legs back. In yoga, sometimes this is called shoelace. I'm just calling it twisted legs today. So this might be comfortable. You might feel these big stretches happening on the sides, on the outsides of your legs. And if that bothers you, stretch that foot back out. Not a problem. So resting your hands, hugging your knee, shoulders down, big inhale through that nose. Exhale and twist toward that knee that's on top. Take a big inhale while you're here. And exhale, coming back to the center. Stretch both legs out. Other leg on top. Again, keep that bottom leg out straight if you'd like. Or crisscross. It might feel different on each side. On that one side, you saw that my top knee was down a lot more. This side, it's not. Some people like to take a cushion and maybe rest it underneath that top leg. It kind of helps to balance you a little bit. I think I'm going to do that. If you don't have it, it's okay. We're only going to be here for a minute. Hugging that knee that's on top, sitting up straight, shoulders down. Big inhale, twisting toward that knee that's on top. Feel your breath. Big inhale and exhale, coming back to the center. Untwist yourself. Come to any comfortable seat that you'd like. Feel your shoulders come down. Hands are relaxed. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, chin to chest. Big inhale up. Exhale, chin to ceiling. Inhale back to center. Exhale, look to one side. And it's okay if you do the opposite side from me. Just make sure you do both sides. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, ear down toward the shoulder. Inhale back up. Exhale, ear to the other shoulder. Inhale back up to center. Now, feeling your jaw, if you can wiggle it back and forth. Some people like to keep their hands here. You'll feel it. Now we're going to make our fishy faces. So let's start with a big smile. Show me all your teeth. And big fishy face. Suck those cheeks in. Big smile. Fishy face. One more time. Big smile. Fishy face. And come back to the center, coming into our torso rolls. Take a big inhale, exhale down forward, and start to go around to one side. Inhale as we come back, and exhale as we come forward. Now, your torso circles, they just might be little. That's fine. Or they might be really big. Inhale back, exhale forward. One more time. Inhale back. Exhale forward and freeze. Switch directions. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Freezing. Lowering that head. Slowly rolling up. Head comes up last. Let's think about our shoulders. We're just going to try to move our shoulders, having our hands out at our sides, or they could just be in front of us, and bringing our shoulders forward. We're looking cool as we're walking. Freeze, go backwards. Just feeling those shoulders doing all the work. Let's bring our arms out to the sides. Small arm circles going forward. Freeze, going backwards. Freeze, lower your hands down about halfway. Arm circles going forward. Freeze, arm circles going back. Freeze, lower those arms. We're going to swing a leg around. We're going to come up to standing today. So I'm going to go way, way back. I have to adjust my camera again so you can see me. And we're just going to do a chair twist. So let's take a deep inhale. Your feet could be a little bit apart. They don't have to be that close to each other. Bend your knees. So we don't want to be super deep. We don't want to be bent over. We want our backs up straight, our knees just bent a little bit, and try not to have them come in. Try to keep them knees over your toes. That's the big thing. So let's bring our hands together in front of us. Palms are together. Big inhale, and we're twisting to one side. Feel your breath. Exhale, come back to the center. Big inhale, twist to the other side. Exhale, come to the center. One more round, first side. Still trying to keep those hands together. Knees are apart. Together. Last one. And together. Good job. Let's come down. And as the weeks go on, we've been doing all this for a while. Hi, everybody. I see more friends are coming in. We're going to be trying to do some more standing postures. We've been doing a lot of sitting. We've gotten our strength up. We've gotten some more of our flexibility up. So we're going to work into some standing poses during this time. Next pose we're going into is our boat pose. Last week I had a partner. You can do boat pose as a partner. I don't have a partner this week. They all are out doing stuff on this gorgeous day. But boat pose first. You are sitting. There's 3 variations, and then I'll talk about if you do it with a partner. So if you want to do it together, that's fine. First variation, feet are flat on the floor, hands are out, and we're coming back to rest on our sacrum. So that area right above your bottom, not your lower back, you feel your abs working. Shoulders are down. That's pose 1. Second variation, we lift our feet up off the floor. We can flex them or point them. And our third one, we straighten our legs. So when we do boat pose, after I show you, I gave you 3 choices. You can think in your head, do I want to do feet on the floor, feet up, legs straight? Make that decision. You can always change it. Remember, you're not stuck with this. And think about what you're going to do. I think I'm going to start with my feet down, and then I'm going to keep my knees bent but raise my legs. So feet are down, sitting up straight, arms are out, coming back to rest on that sacrum, shoulders down. Big inhale and exhale. I'm going to raise my legs up next. And then if you want to straighten your legs out completely, go for it. One more big breath. And come up, hug those knees in. So last week, you got to see my son, Will, and he did the boat pose with me. He's not here today, and my daughter's not here either. It's all Miss Jen. So anyway, if you have a partner, feet are flexed, and you're sitting facing each other, and your feet should be touching. Maybe your hands are touching, and maybe you might want to sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat. So we're going to do boat pose one more time. Feet on the floor, knees bent, legs up, legs straight, or with your partner. So let's get settled. Let's think. Let's go into boat. And we're ready. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. That was fun. You just had to suffer with me singing, but thank you. So next pose we're going into is our crab pose. We did crab last week, and there's a little bit of the book that goes with it. So for crab pose, let's practice it first. Feet are on the floor, hands are coming behind us, and our fingertips are going to point toward our bottom. On our inhale, we're going to lift our bottom up so we look like a tabletop almost. Sometimes this is called reverse tabletop. So let's come down. Let's hug our knees in for a minute. And we're going to do crab. And during crab, I will read the poem to you. So feet are down, fingers pointed towards your bottom. Big inhale, side out of your mouth. And inhale, push up and breathe. The crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. So maybe you can try to keep your bottom up and walk. And it's a little complicated, but it's a lot of fun. So our next pose is our dolphin pose. And that's our new one for today, our dolphin pose. And we have a couple variations for dolphin. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them trying to speak. It's not how do you do, as I'd say to you, it's more of a click, whistle, squeak. They have their own language. So dolphin, we're going to have two variations, and we'll do both of them. First one, we're coming into our tabletop pose, hands and knees and hips are in line, fingers are spread. And we're just looking forward. Feel that stomach pull in. To go into dolphin, we're going to come down on our forearms and lower our head to the floor. Okay, so our forearms are down and our head's down. It's kind of like puppy dog. We've done that too. Okay. So let's take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So let's sit up for a minute. Come back to our tabletop. First thing we're going to do is to come into our down dog. So we're going to curl our toes under. We're going to lift our bottom up to the ceiling and look at our knees. Okay, that's our down dog. To do dolphin, lower, keeping your legs straight. We lower our forearms and our legs stay straight and our bottom is up in the air. Big breath. Lower our knees and sit back. So we're going to do dolphin one more time. You will choose, am I staying on my knees or will I come up to down dog first? And then in both poses, we lower down onto our forearms, Your hands can touch when they're on the ground, and the top of your head comes down to the floor. Okay? So let's all sit back on our legs for a moment. Hands are on our legs. Take a deep inhale. Big exhale out of our mouth. Now let's do a puffer fish. See my big cheeks? That is my puffer fish. And let's do one ocean breath. Exhale through a closed mouth. If you'd like to come to tabletop, come to tabletop. If you'd like to come to down dog, curl your toes under, lift your bottom up. Now we're deciding that we're in tabletop or down dog. Let's come down to our forearms, and your head is down. If you're on your knees, your head is still down. Okay, let's take one more big breath. And exhale. Lower your knees if you're up. Sit back. Take a big inhale. Let's take a twist. Exhale to one side. Big inhale up to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Big inhale up. And exhale. Let's swing around. Legs out in front of us. We're going to do a forward fold. So we're sitting up straight. We feel our bottom on the floor. Our legs are out straight. Our hands are at the sides. They're just resting. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hinge forward. So when you look at me, my head is not down. I can see my toes still. My belly is pushing on my legs. Take another deep breath. And exhale, ocean breath, so your mouth is closed. Do that again. Another big inhale. And on your exhale, let that head drop down. You're going to feel a big stretch along your spine now. Feeling your breath. Do some nice ocean breathing. And let's slowly roll up, heads coming up last. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. Sitting up straight so our legs are in butterfly. Let's inhale and exhale our hands to our heart center. And we're just going to twist to one side. And if you want to cross your legs, that's fine. Come back to the center. Come to the other side. Come back to the center. And we're going to hug one knee in. One leg is out straight. Twist toward that knee. And you're all probably thinking, why is Miss Jen doing all these twists today? Well, twists are really good in yoga. Let's hug both knees in. And it helps our stomachs. It helps them, one, to stretch. It helps all the muscles in our abdomen to stretch. Twist toward the other knee. And it helps with our digestion. And it helps get rid of anything that our body doesn't need. So it helps with our whole digestive system and that elimination part of it too. Oh, so it's good for us. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put our feet on the floor again, arms out like we're doing boat, and slowly lower yourself down with control. Big stretch, hands overhead. Hug those knees into your chest. Now, taking both knees, we're bringing both knees to one side. Shoulders are on the floor, and we're looking at the ceiling. You can put your hands on your belly if you'd like. Take a big inhale and ocean breath. Keep that mouth closed. One more time. Hug everything back into the center. You're still on your back. And bring your knees to the other side. Again, shoulders are down. You're looking at the ceiling. Hands are on your belly. Big inhale. Exhale, ocean breath. One more time. And exhale. So now I'd like everybody to come onto their backs. We're looking at the ceiling. Your hands are facing up. We're in our starfish pose. I'm going to come up for a moment just to talk, but everyone's on their back. So we're going to do a different wave breath now. So with our wave breath, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come down. So let's do that. Big inhale, arms up. Exhale through the nose, arms down. Big inhale through the nose, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. You know what to do. Let's lay with our hands up, our feet are out, and we're back in that starfish pose. You can either be looking at the ceiling or have your eyes closed. And I'm going to read you. We're going to do what's called guided imagery. So we're going to see some pictures maybe in our mind. And if that's something you like to do, that's awesome. Think about what I'm talking about. And if you don't want to, just think about that breath in and that breath out. So you have a choice. But the main thing is that we're trying to lay still. Okay? So this is called under the sea. And your eyes can be open or closed. So imagine that you are swimming under the ocean. You have a little air tank so you can stay under and breathe as long as you'd like. Listen to the sound of your breath and let the sound relax you. Does your breath sound like the sound of the ocean? Just answer in your head. You don't have to say it out loud. Feel how light your body is as it floats in the water. Imagine that you swim to a place filled with all your favorite sea creatures. Maybe you see whales, dolphins like we did today, seahorses, schools of colored fish, rays, lobsters, sea turtles, any of your favorite sea animals. Maybe I didn't mention it, but picture them in your head now. Do you hear any sounds? Really quiet for a minute. Whales singing, the sound of the waves above you. Can you feel anything? Do you feel the water around you? You feel seaweed tickling your toes. Enjoy everything around you under the sea. Take 2 deep breaths. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Now swim up to the surface of the water. Take your air mask and tank off very quietly. Put it to the side. We're still in our starfish pose. Do any wiggles that you need to. And let's lay perfectly still as we can. Or your hands might want to be on your belly. And we're getting ready for our final quiet time. So you have 2 choices. You actually have 3. 1, you can listen to me. 2, you can tune me out. 3, you can listen to your breath. Or actually 4, you can think on your inhale, think I am. And on your exhale, getting ready for summer. I am getting ready for summer. I am, big inhale, getting ready for summer. Exhale. I am getting ready for summer. Just do your breath now. You know what you're thinking. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, you'll hear my voice. Inhale. And exhale. I'm going to go quiet now. Just try to stay quiet for a minute. You know what to do. So 3, 2, 1. Stillness. Come back to your breath. Big inhale and exhale. I am getting ready for summer. Exhale. Take a big, big stretch, wiggle, whatever you need to do. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll over onto one side. Come back up to sitting. Nice straight back, shoulders down. Let's inhale and exhale our hands to our heart center. The palms are pushing in. We feel our thumbs pushing into our chest. Not too hard. We're not trying to hurt ourselves. And before we say our final closing, remember we'll be here next week, same POAC time, same POAC channel. Get your POAC walk organized for July 19th. Check out their website. Check out the POAC store. Lots of stuff is going on. The state's starting to open. So definitely always check the POAC Facebook page, social media, and their website for any changes. And we're going to finish with a nice breath in our final calming word of namaste, meaning remember, special light in me, sees and honors the special light in all of you. I'm so glad all of my friends and their family was able to join us today. So taking our hands back in, big inhale, big exhale. And thanks for showing up. I'll see you next week. Namaste.